Fellow Ugandans, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, aka Bobby Wine, the leader of the National Unity Platform and the People Power Movement. I salute you and I thank you for everything you continue to do to build our nation. Today, I want to once again directly address the men and women in uniform, the UPDF soldiers, the police officers, the prison officers, and the intelligence services. I'm singling them out because these men and women have been used to crush the aspirations of the people of Uganda, to crack down on every effort by the people to free themselves from a military regime. And yet, they're also prisoners. In fact, in many ways, they are worse prisoners than the rest of us. Sometimes when you meet them in private, even after they've manhandled you following orders from above, they will encourage you to continue fighting for them and for the nation. I am convinced that one day the majority of them will confidently come out and join the citizens. And that will be the end of this criminal regime. These past days, the question of the welfare of our soldiers and police officers has once again become the subject of public debate. This is only after the unfortunate incidents of shootings and gun violence. The devastating attack on our forces in Somalia has also brought to the forefront the plight and welfare of those deployed to fight outside Uganda. You all remember that in our 2021 manifesto, the welfare of our men and women in uniform was high on our agenda. We made it clear that people who are keeping our country and its borders safe cannot continue earning peanuts and living miserably, and then we expect them to do their work effectively. This is because we understood that a hungry man is an angry man. The violence unleashed on the population is sometimes because they are living under so much stress. They tend to transfer their anger from a system that does not work for them and offload it on the innocent citizens that are trying to free everybody, including themselves, from this oppression. It is a shame that some of our men and women in uniform actually earn as low as 380,000 shillings, $100. And these people are expected to do shopping from the same places like everybody else? Of course, General Museveni and his henchmen have been telling you to sacrifice. They love using big words like patriotism and reminding you that being in the forces should be about the mission and not welfare. Well, this would not be a problem if the same people making these statements were doing the same thing. You who are telling them to sacrifice, are you sacrificing? You who are telling them to be patriotic, are you patriotic? You tell them to sacrifice while you steal billions of public funds. You tell them to sacrifice while you send your children abroad for studies at the expense of the taxpayer because you have destroyed the schools at home. You tell them to sacrifice while you set up multi-billion shopping malls and apartments here in Uganda and abroad, all born out of corruption. You tell them that there is no money. You tell them to tighten their belts, to understand the challenges of their country. But look at the budget you just passed. Billions allocated to State House and to Anita Mong and to Thomas Tayebwa. Citizens have been sharing an excerpt of the new vision detailing how the Speaker of Parliament and her deputy have shamelessly eaten big in next year's budget. How can you say there's no money when you are